Yo. Yo, Hendrixx, what's up, man?
Hey, if the idea of facing me got you down, look, I get it. That's a long list of people who feel the same way.
Yeah, that must be it.
Hey, there was a game. We were 9. I was on the bench and you was playing. And these 2 adults was,
Yeah, they said I had all the upside and you need to match my hustle.
I told you this story.
You always tell me the story.
And one of the guys was your dad.
My dad, yeah. And you know my dad ain't say that to you?
Hey, I didn't say he said it to me. I heard him say it to another adult. And you know, when adults say stuff to other adults, it's definitely real.
Yeah.
Look, man, after that season, you quit and went all in on football.
It's just... It's been a long season.
That it has. See you on the floor.
See you on the floor.
Welcome, everybody, and thanks for joining us tonight for our presentation of college basketball. Tonight, we'll see the Texas Tech Red Raiders as they play against the Michigan State Spartans. Joined today by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Forrest Hunt, and college hoops action is just around the corner here. And it's the Spartans to start out. Junior outside. Second chance shot, and the layup is good.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Now Cobb. Good D by Thompson. Talking about the connections between Hendrixx Cobb and Junior. Cobb was actually coached by Junior's dad growing up.
You know, that's true. The man simply known as Duke coached Cobb in New Jersey when Cobb lived there. Eventually, they lost contact when Cobb's family moved to Louisiana, but this is just another connection between Hendrixx Cobb and Junior.
From downtown, drains it from beyond the arc.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
They're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Montgomery. Pass to Butler.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
For 3, Red Thompson. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot of the game.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the 1 miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Now a timeout called by Texas Tech.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
Yeah, and the slump that they're having shooting the ball can take its toll on you if you're not mentally strong. So I like this timeout here to try to get those guys reset and refocused.
And a name that many have been watching for years now, Hendrixx Cobb. He's been one of the most highly anticipated names in college hoops for years. You definitely feel he'll be the next big thing.
They've been looking out of sorts on the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
Now here's Neely, and it's blocked by Harvey.
Still looking for their first basket. 5 misses to start the game.
Here's Junior outside, and the Spartans another 3. And with Cobb, it's because he can do it all. There's no weakness in his game, and he's been perfecting his craft for years.
You know, Cobb knows he's the top dog in the country. He embraces that role and that mantle really well. He's got the mentality that he's going to be competitive and try to prove that he's worthy of that #1 ranking. He's trying to do everything in his power to be a generational player.
A nice shot by Junior.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
Right side Neely. Here's Montgomery, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming for him. These are his first free throws of the game. He hits both from the stripe. Well, you know Hendrixx Cobb is as confident as they get, and he's given himself the nickname the Hendrixx Cobb experience.
And you know, a lot of players try to deflect the fact that they're the top prospect, the #1 guy, but Cobb has done the opposite. He embraces it. You know, it might rub some people the wrong way, but he's got the game to back it up. And I like seeing him be confident and bold with it.
Now here's Evans with some arc, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses, and he'll shoot 2. And the foul called on the Michigan State Spartans. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. Both teams deciding to change it up. So it's the Spartans now. 13-point lead. Hayward with it. Pass to Bush. Junior. And Nixon pulls it down.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
And that has him shaking his head. Tough miss.
Outside Mills. Baseline jumper. Another one falls for Michigan State.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
It's been a pretty good run recently for the Red Raiders. A lot of success. Runners up in 2019 and also had a deep tournament run in 2018.
It's stolen by Evans. Here's the fast break for the finish. And Mills slams it in. On the wing, Junior. He's got 15. They double team Junior. Stolen. Here's the break. Here's Nixon. Throws down the breakaway jam. And the Spartans with possession here. The biggest lead of the game was 15 points. And in both of those tournament finishes, the Red Raiders would lose to the eventual national champion.
It shows you the type of quality of teams that Texas Tech got knocked out by. Without a doubt, the Red Raiders have been dangerous in the tournament. They're getting close to claiming a title for themselves.
Here's Nixon. Evans up top. Fires from deep. And again, it's Texas Tech with the 3.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
They double team Junior. And the Spartans, another 3. Well, it's easy to say which was the most successful season for the Red Raiders. 1996, they were a force for the majority of that season.
That team went an incredible 30-2 overall before falling in the round of 16. The Red Raiders went undefeated in their conference that year. That season helped spur them to move to a bigger conference with tougher competition.
Pass to Junior. Poked away. Stolen by Mills. They're running. Evans, he's open. The putback. It's good on the putback.
That's the intensity you like to see on the offensive glass. Go get that pumpkin.
And the Spartans call time here. The Spartans leading. On the wing, Junior. Neely pulls it in. Evans with the ball. Junior's there. It's hauled in by Junior. On the wing, Junior. On the top of the key, he buries it.
And with the game he's having, I think Junior must have gotten some extra motivation. This has become a statement game for him.
Outside, Cobb. And again, it's the Red Raiders from deep.
And, you know, the #1 high school prospect for this class, Hendrixx Cobb. Born in New Jersey, but spent middle and high school in Louisiana. He is as talented and gifted as they come.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And what a huge victory for this school to get the commitment from Hendrixx Cobb, you guys. He immediately puts them in national title conversation.
Cobb has the elite talent that can take your program to the promised land as long as he's there. Coach went all in to recruit this young man, and it has paid off. There might not be a better basketball prospect than Cobb for years.
Evans outside and stolen by Junior.
You know what? That passing lane wasn't open for long. He closed it down in a heartbeat there to get the steal.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Now here's Cobb. He's got 10. Yes, count it.
Hey, I tell you what, if I was coaching against Cobb, he would be the top priority on the scouting report. You can't let him get started.
Tipped away and stolen by Neely. Evans gets the bucket.
You know, the Red Raiders have had a number of outstanding seasons, and yet the highest tournament seed they've gotten has been as a 3, which is a little bit surprising. I thought they had perhaps been higher at some point.
And Texas Tech is in a tough conference. Hard to amass a pristine record when you go up against top teams. Still, I imagine it's a goal for the school to get a 1 seed in the near future. That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Pass to Castro. Back to Junior. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
Have to display disciplined defense against Junior. You don't want to bail out guys with his kind of skill set.
Texas Tech with the ball. 8-point game. And stolen by Junior. Inside. And it's Harvey with the jam.
Showing he has the ability to read a defense. Junior, fantastic pass to set up a teammate.
Back to Mills. Outside, Neely. Mills, Livingston outside. Here's Detman, and it's blocked by Harvey, and that's out of bounds. Texas Tech will retain possession. Pass to Livingston. Now here's Cobb. Just 5 to shoot. Tries it from 19. That one doesn't drop. Now the Spartans take it the other way.
You know, the Red Raiders have had just a few drafted players over the years. Not really a hotbed for NBA players historically coming out of that program. But in recent years, that's starting to change.
And guys, the Red Raiders had players taken in the first round in 2018 and in 2019.
Zaire Smith and Jarrett Culver were the selections, respectively. They're 2 of only 3 total first-round picks from Texas Tech. The program is improving, and you can expect more NBA-level players to come through Lubbock in the future.
No problem knocking that one down.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here. And that sends Junior to the free throw line. It goes on Mills. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
And guys, we're seeing Junior develop right before our eyes. With every game he plays, he's maturing more and more. A lot of the skills that take years for most players to master seem to come naturally for him.
Pass to Livingston. From 13. And it's Mills with the rebound.
And there are a lot of great college hoops programs in Texas. Texas Tech wants to be atop them all. The school is hoping to carve out their own spot as the basketball program in the Lone Star State.
Junior, no good. Livingston with the ball. And it's Hayward picking him up. Texas Tech again missing. Here's Bush. And the refs will call over the back on the play.
And guys, as soon as you start going...
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Pass to Junior. The tray. That falls. Nice feed that time from Red Thompson. And there are so many great athletes in every sport from the state of Texas, so that should be an attainable goal for the Red Raiders.
You know, Texas is one of the largest states in the country and has one of the biggest sports budgets in the nation. The schools are really good. All of them are good in multiple sports, but there's no dominant force when it comes to basketball. The Red Raiders are hoping they can fill that void.
Three-pointer. Rebound Texas Tech. On the wing, Cobb. He's covered by Thompson.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
And, you know, one thing that jumps out at you with Cobb is that his athleticism is off the charts, unreal. You talk about an NBA-ready body, check that box, too. You can match his speed and power at any level.
Outside, Cobb. Here's the floater, and the layup is up and in.
He likes to score style points along with actual points. And for Cobb, there's no shot with more style to it than the floater.
Pass to Castro, and here's Lambert. Here's Junior. Thompson. Junior outside. He lets go from deep. And that's a foul called on Lambert. That's his first foul. And so the Spartans take the win.
And leading the way was Junior, who caught fire from long range, absolutely torched the opposition from out there.
Piled up points in a hurry. And, of course, the attention he commanded from the perimeter created opportunities for his teammates as well. Simply put, he was special.
And that'll do it. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. So long.
You did your thing out there. Respect.
Looks like you took round 2. Man, your stock is gonna rise with a game like that.
Nah, man, I'm just happy we got the win.
Hey, stay positive. You belong here.
You ever saw a movie that you loved until the ending made you mad you saw the movie in the first place?
Yeah, more times than I can count.
Don't be that movie.
It's supposed to make sense to me?
Done the work. You got scouts looking at you. Even that Alex Williams business was a good and bad thing. It raised your profile. But these next few games, it's like that movie. Finish strong. 'Cause I tell you, regression is the dirtiest word to a scout. Show a hint, it'll latch onto you like a bag full of bricks. That's why your father didn't make it in the league. I watched it eat him up to the very end, and I don't want to see that happen to you too.